Like one time we were in the car and my sister got a new phone. And it was called the Sprint Katana. And we were all sitting there in the car and my sister was like, Dad, what's katana mean? And my dad goes, it's Japanese for communicate. Well, I'm going home to a place where I belong. Oh, this is on. Espresso Podcast Shot 371. I'm your girlfriend, Benny, who had crust in his eyes till 1 p.m. and had no idea. Upcoming stand-up comedy shows, Nashville, Tennessee. Hey, this Friday and Saturday. Bring your honky-tonk donk. Sit in the front row. I'll see you both nights. I can't wait. Nashville, see you soon. Get your tickies, BennyPolizzi.com or the link below. And then Baltimore, Maryland, September 25th. See you soon. Watch me on F-Boy Island and Lovers and Liars on the CW app. And tell your homies to join the Patreon. $5 a month. What do I even get? What do you get? You get every other Espresso pod and a live stream at the end of the week. Every Sunday, live stream. What do you guys even talk about on the live stream? You got to join and find out. But we definitely don't talk about the girl who says Maybach music in every Rick Ross song. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that at all. Join, babe. $5 a month. And then get all your merch at benedictmerch.com. We out here being nice hoodies. We're all over it. We got glonky merch. Sorry, I'm nervous. I suck on toes. We got these guys. The other podcast I do with Joey Molinaro merch. Everything's on benedictmerch.com. Grab some. Get some for your dad. Father's Day. Get your dad a who's buying this hoodie for Father's Day. Who's buying this? And in honor of Father's Day, our Espresso quick question of the week. Since Father's Day is the most pointless holiday of all time. It is. Because you try to buy your dad something. I'm good, B. I'm okay, B. Get yourself something, B. In honor of Father's Day, we're celebrating. What's the dumbest thing your dad's ever done? What's the dumbest thing your dad's ever done? Remember that time he burnt his hand in the fireplace? Dude, I think every time my dad made a fire, he burnt his hand. Ouch! Every single time. And my dad, I don't know if it's just my dad or is it everybody's dad that said, Dick, dude, I think my dad made 7 fires a week. 7 fires in the fireplace. Just switching logs out. Ow! Dude, clockwork. I'd love to see my dad's hands, bro. Just gashed. Blood running down my dad's hands. Burn victim. Ouch! Dads and fires. Bro, I don't know what it was. Hey, just an old Lions game on TV. Fire in the fireplace. And he'd look at me and be like, dude, every time, dude, that thing, he would get that thing going though, and it'd be roaring. And he'd look at me and go, hey, B, that's a fire. Come on! Bro, worship the fireplace. What's the dumbest thing your dad's ever done? Let's hear it.
Yeah, I think I'd say the dumbest thing my dad's ever done is probably heroin. Yeah, I fucking OD off that shit. It's fucking life lesson for me to never do that. Fuck. Don't recommend it, just saying. But yeah, I think that's the dumbest thing he's done.
Cool dad. Nah, that's kind of crazy. How do you even get it? I don't know anything about any drug, and I'm happy about it. But how do you even get that? How do you even know about it? Who do you even hit up? Who? If I was trying to get that today, the thing I would do would just be to walk around downtown and see if anybody asked me if I want it. How would you ever get it? Dude, some girl did it on our senior retreat. What's the point? I would never, I'm telling you, if I did anything like that, I would never come back to the same person. One little hit or whatever it is. I don't even know how you do it. One little hit, bye. I want to go my whole life without knowing how. What's the point? If it's anything like that one time I smoked spice from the Marathon gas station senior year in high school, I don't want to know. Because I figured out how the dinosaurs were born. What's your dad's number?
My freshman year in college for my sorority's dad's weekend, my dad, of course, came down ready to party like any middle-aged man would be ready for. We went up to the bars and got completely wasted with some of my sorority sisters. And at the end of the night, he was the one who got picked up and arrested for public intoxication by the campus police. At 2:30 in the morning, we ended up having to call my mom so that she could get him out of trouble. So I guess this means I get a get out of jail free card. I'm not sure, but hopefully, because I haven't used it yet.
Clean voice message. I don't know. I think you kind of have to do that if you're a dad. Don't get in trouble by the cops, but that's like half the reason dads have kids. So they can go to their college and be like, homecoming? Hey, you need anybody to help set up your dorm? It just gets blitzed at the bar. Demon time at the bar. It's always a bar. Yeah, your dad was he was outside the linebacker. It's always a bar called something like that. He was outside the backer. They give it a nickname. They give the bar a nickname that already has a nickname. He was outside backer, and he was asking people. He was asking people who had the best whistle, and he took it too far. In handcuffs in front of a Taco Bell on the curb. Is that dad? Every dad's got to do it. He thinks he still has it. You know what I mean? Your dad goes to your college, move-in day. He thinks he can hang. Old boy's been putting down too many. Just he's been set in his ways with the tall boys. All of a sudden, there's a couple college kids asking him, "You want a Jaeger bomb?" Sneak up on you quick. Jaeger bombs? Bro, that's such a dude. If you drink a Jaeger bomb outside of college, after you graduate college, you're an alcoholic. Jaeger bomb. That's a what is it called? Like when you have the Jaeger in the Irish car bomb? I mean, yeah, it takes there's 1 hour where you feel invincible when you're drinking. It's the craziest hour of your life. I feel like every time I've ever drank, I feel like Captain America. I could do this all day. Then whoops, for some reason I start crying. What you ever have one so bad? You ever have a night so bad that you wake up, don't really know what happened, kinda though. I always kinda knew. But it was a little spotty. And somebody goes, "I can't believe you cried last night." And the person that told you was the girl you like. What on earth did I say? Dude, you know the stuff you said was just only the things you keep in house. And you were letting it rip. And then you feel really bad and they go like this. The girl that you cried in front of, or whoever not that this happened to me or anything. The girl that you cried in front of goes like this. It was cute though. Just saying it to make you feel better. But your dad might have been that guy. Let's hear your whistle. In Taco Bell. Sitting in front of Taco Bell. Let's hear the whistle. Let's hear the whistle. Getting a little too hostile. College kids want to fight him. Keep going.
Bro, one time I came home from school and my book bag was too heavy.
Oh, God.
And so my dad punished me by putting a bunch of rocks in my backpack and made me run laps around the house. Lol.
Lol. I thought I was the only person. I thought I was the only guy that like pronounced lol. Every time you see LOL, do you say lol in your head? I do. Lol. Oh my God, lol. It's the only one I sound out. Oh my God. You're not reading that, but LOL. Lol. At the end of every sentence, because I don't know what else to say and I don't want to sound like a dick. Lol. What time's the funeral? Lol. That's crazy. Your dad got arrested in your college town. Lol. Oh my God, you have skin cancer. Lol. Your dad did heroin. Lol. Okay. I don't know, dude. I'm all about the punishments, bro. I love hearing punishments. Hey! Laps! Right now! Hey, your dad rocks. Gee, come on. I didn't know you were like going to do the dad jokes during the dad podcast. This puts it a little over the top. Shut up, Ashley! There's nothing cooler than that punishment. Oh, you had a cigarette? Smoke a whole pack, your dad. Huh? That's a tough one. Bro's got a bad back, 10 years old. You ever have one of those injuries when you were younger and you didn't like tell anybody about it because you just didn't know what you're just like, oh, I think this is what life is. Like injuries when you get older are just part of the deal. Yeah. Yeah, my back hurts because all I do is like stuff that hurts my back. Like you can like kind of make sense of it. But why did I tear my hamstring in 3rd grade? I promise to God. 3rd grade, playing kick and catch. You know what I'm talking about. Kick and catch. There's like a line of like 8 kids on one side, and then like 25 yards away, there's like another group of 8 kids. And there's like 4 dodgeballs. You know, those good dodgeballs. Those dodgeballs that you can smell right now, that red one. Oh! And you can hear them too. You ever just blast one of those? Oh my, nothing better than letting loose on a dodgeball, dude. Pitcher throws you one, kind of bouncy, not fast. See ya! Gone. Anyway, group of 8 kids, group of another 8 kids. We're like punting balls back to each other. We play this game called kick and catch all the time. One person, like, you get it here, and then you just, you know what I'm saying? Just like that. Back and forth. You catch somebody's ball, it's like, oh! You kick a good one, ding! Oh my God, lol! Catch one, lol! Good catch, lol! What are you even like saying? I don't know. I let one rip, dude. Full effort, full intensity. 11 years old, banged one. Couldn't feel my leg for the rest of the day. 11. Are you allowed to tear your hamstring when you're 11? Is that a thing? Bro carrying rocks in his backpack. Probably got a little contuge back there. 11 years old, bulging disc. What kind of backpack did you have, though? Because I know backpacks are strong, but actually, a backpack might be the strongest thing in the history of the world. Remember that one kid's backpack? There was always a kid in school that like brought all his books home. And I'm like, dude, you don't have to. Nothing like a day where you had a light backpack. Oh, I just thought about this and I remembered my first backpack. It was a navy blue Adidas one. Don't know why. But that thing was made of I think it was taped together. There'd always be a kid with a heavy duty backpack, looked like he was going to outer space, always had all the books in it. Always ran to his mom's van, really weird. I'm like, Alec, you don't need all those books. But it would kind of make me insecure because I'd be like, do we have homework that I don't know about? He is smart. At the same time, there's a Space Jam folder in my backpack with a field trip pass in there that my mom hasn't signed yet. Well, I'm going home. It's a tough dad, dude. It's a tough dad.
My dad cut off his fingers on my 30th birthday by putting his hand in the chute of a snowblower.
Let's go! Yes! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. God, dude. When I put this question out, I was like, I just pray that there's a dad that chopped his finger off. Dude, dads with no fingers are the coolest dads. I'll see you later, honey. Been through it. You ever just think about how all your fingers aren't chopped off? How am I not missing one finger? There's that everybody has that one time in their life where they almost lost a finger, and they're like, it pops up in your head every now and then. For me, cutting the grass. Hey, first of all, how come you're allowed to cut the grass when you're 10, but you can't go to the mall? Yeah, cut the grass. Use that heavy machinery that you know nothing about. Put gas all over it. Fill up gas all over it. Prime it. If it doesn't start, just put more gas and keep priming it. Bro, 10 years old. Me, first time cutting grass, 10 years old, pouring gas all over that damn thing. I probably put gas in the oil. It wouldn't start. I think I primed it for 40 minutes. I don't know. My mom's gone. She told me to cut the grass. Hey, have you ever seen your mom more mad than when you cut the grass with no shoes on? Oh my God. Oh my God. How would I know? It's like I blew the house up. It's like I blew up the house. Benny, put your shoes on. Whoa, hey, what I'm doing, put your shoes on. Are my feet, am I going to chop my feet off? If I had shoes on, they'd still be chopped off. The one time I almost chopped off my finger, though. Me, backyard, cutting the grass, getting kind of bored, listening to probably Justin Timberlake on an MP3 player that I didn't know how to work, so it only had 6 songs on it. Shuffling through them, 4 I didn't like. Justin Timberlake was one of them on there. I didn't even put them on there. My sister did, but I was like, I got to listen to something. So I was just cutting the grass. It could be us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes, and I'm saying, ooh, I can see it on the countryside, sitting by you, playing side by side. You can be my baby. And me cutting the grass like that. I need all I want you to do to be my love. Oh, my love. Oh, my love. And me thinking at the same time, this is kind of boring. How's this lawnmower work? So I tipped the lawnmower over. Push mower, duh. I don't even know what to do. How do you even live a life if you have a riding mower? Are you even At that point, just have somebody come cut your grass for you. Push mower, me in my head. How does this even work? Took the handlebar, pressed on it with my foot, so the mower was in the air, and kept it on. So I laid down next to the lawnmower while it was on. It was like my foot was like had the handle, like, you know, the handle of a push mower, like you gotta like push it back. My foot was on that. I lay down and look under the lawnmower. And at that moment, I can see me holding hands because I just chopped it off with a lawnmower. Ooh, I can see me on the countryside with just 3 fingers in my right. Ooh, you could be my baby. I'm trying. But the second I saw the mouth of the lawnmower with the blade, I was like, I'm gonna get in trouble. If I know there's a neighbor looking out the window, like this is how he dies. Watch. Just me, or every single time I went outside, I was outside my whole life, but my neighbors had to be like, what is this dumbass doing today? Every day. Pretending like I was a whole football team. Every day. Getting fake tackled in the backyard. Making up fake games. Breaking everything and almost chopping my face off to Justin Timberlake in the background. I can see you holding hands, walking on the beach, try to... Dude, nobody moms more than your mom. Mom's mom so hard when you're cutting the grass with no shoes on. Why not?
So my dad is like overall really smart and good at what he does, but like as good as he is at that, he is just unable to cook if his life depended on it.
Ew, dude.
And apparently he isn't able to cut bagels successfully either because he sliced his thumb 3 times trying to do it with a serrated knife. And like the one time, I think it was the last time he did it, I had to pick him up and take him to the hospital to get stitches and like told him, don't get blood all over my car. I just got my license. But yeah, so my dad, he's like, yeah, really smart, but certain things like that just can't do.
Dude, I never really thought about like every dad has a weakness, you know? I still think of my dad as like, you know, the guy, bro. I still like, I think of my dad today like I thought of my dad when I was like 10 on some Father's Day ish. I'm like, dude, my dad's like Superman, dude. Like wakes up early, like knows how to kind of do everything a little bit, knows a lot. Hey, you know, dads make so much shit up. But like I could kind of ask him everything and he kind of have like a decent answer for it. I'd be like, all right, that passes. You know, you grow up and you ask your dad so many things and they just gotta have it. They can't. My dad would never be like, I don't know. He'd lie. Like one time we were in the car and my sister got a new phone. It was called the Sprint Katana. And we were all sitting there in the car and my sister was like, Dad, what's Katana mean? And my dad goes, it's Japanese for communicate. And we were all like, oh, yeah. Damn, that's cool. That's a cool phone. You got a sick phone. It's a sword. Ah! I don't know, man. Still kind of makes sense to me. Bro, but that, dude, maybe it's what's the biggest lie your dad told you next week. Oh my God. I gotta write this down. What's the biggest lie? Katana, communicate. I remember looking out the window at a Speedway gas station. I knew right where I was, dude. It like near Detroit, Michigan, just coming back from my grandma's house. Like kind of sad, like Damn, I kind of want that phone now. That's a cool phone. I could tell my friends. That's what's up. Katana. My dad knows Japanese. I didn't know my dad knew Japanese. Oh, shit. Yeah, my dad can't. Dude, dads and cooking. Two things that'll never get along. Unless your dad's like an actual chef. Let's leave the cooking to the ladies. You're like misogynistic. Shut up. They're just better at it, man. You know? Hey, leave the sports talk to the boys. You're like misogynistic. You can do it. But like we leave the sports, it's in our blood, babe. You know? The X's are in O's. What's your blood type? X and O. It's in the sky. XO positive. Women are more delicate. Smaller hands. Yeah, nothing makes me want to eat more than my dad smacking together, like piling up some ground turkey with his own hands over the oven. Hey, B, you want cheese on your burger? I'm like, I'm good. Women more delicate. Take their time. Hey, the way your dad made you a sandwich and the way your mom made you a sandwich. Just take that. Think about that. Hey, Mom, can you make me a peanut butter and jelly? Oh, my God. This is beautiful. The right amount of peanut butter. How did she know that I like jelly a little bit more than peanut butter on my peanut butter and jelly? I guess I'll do it. I guess I'll eat that forever. I'll eat it like this forever now. Your mom sets the standard for PB&J. Every time you make a PB&J, you look at it and you go, yeah, it looks like the one my mom used to make. Every time. You didn't invent your new PB. No, dude. You make it your PB&J and you make it with your mom's grace. You have your mom. Every time I've made a peanut butter and jelly, I'm like, I hope this passes. Like, if my mom was here, would she be like, ew? You make a PB&J in your mom's image. Remember that time your dad made you a PB&J? Oh. Did you make this peanut butter and jelly with a bomb attached to your head? Why is it so rushed? Why is it so slapped together? Just, can I get some integrity? Your mom makes you a peanut butter jelly, bro. Just clean edges. Peanut butter, 2 swoops. Jelly, pop, 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 piled on there. Did it with the same knife. She might have licked the knife in between the peanut butter and jelly. I don't care. It's what holds the sandwich together. Boom. Hey, the bread is matching up perfect with the other bread. Just, bro, the bread's all cockeyed. Huh? There's peanut butter coming off the side. I'm like, what's the hurry? I swear, there's like, dads make peanut butter and jelly is like a bomb was ticking the whole time. Then to top it all off, there's a big old thumbprint in the top. Come on! You can see the jelly starting to like soak through the bread. You know what I mean? When you can see the jelly coming through the bread on peanut butter and jelly, that peanut butter and jelly is expired. It's over for that. I'll still eat it. But nothing turns you off on a peanut butter and jelly more than jelly coming through the bread. Like, I don't know. It's like every time a dad cooks, it's like it's all in big chunks. I'm like, ugh. Like your feet, dude, your dad makes you food like you're a dog. He thinks you're a dog. Yeah, just chop it in 4s and Buddy will love it.
Girl, change into that Victoria's Secret thing that I like. Alright, okay, tonight you're having me away. Perfume, spray it there, put our love in the air. Now put me right next to you.
And change the temp in the room.
First rub my back like you do.
Right there, right there. You touch me like you care.
Now that this thing's on. Went a little crazy there for Jay Holiday. R.I.P. Jay Holiday. Hi, Hunty. The other day you were talking about ketchup. Hunt's versus Heinz, and all I could think about was Hunt's being like the brand of Hunty. Okay, moving on.
Hunty.
Most embarrassing thing my dad has ever done, or dumbest thing, I think is the question. We were at like a grad party together, you know, when you're in high school and parents are at the graduation parties.
No.
I believe afterward we went to like some diner or some restaurant, and my dad was so drunk that he took the candle. It was like a tea light candle. If you don't know what a tea light candle is, it's like the really small ones that they have like in a glass like cylinder thing on the table to like set the scene, you know?
Oh, yeah.
My dad thought that was a shot glass and went to go take it back. Like I saw him, thank God I was sitting across from him. I saw him eyeing it up and I was like, oh no. He grabs it, doesn't look inside of it. It's at his lips, and I'm like, Dad! And I grabbed it out of his hands, and it wasn't even like the flameless candle. It was full, real flame. He would have downed a fucking candle. And to this day, we can't let him live it down. Like anytime we go to a restaurant and there's a candle, I'm like, Dad, care for a shot? And he gets so pissed, but it's great. We called it the candle shot. The inside joke lives on forever. I think you should do though, like, what's the most embarrassing thing your dad has ever done?
Oh.
Because that I have like story upon story for. One of them being the first time I had a boyfriend come over. My dad decided to have everyone sit down, and he played an old cassette. That's back when like you can record yourself on a cassette. He played my recording of myself singing Jewel Hands solo, okay? My hands are small, I know, but they're not young. Yeah,
They
my
harm
boyfriend.
my motherfucking
Auntie.
Damn, that song kind of slaps. I never knew she was talking about her hands that small, they harm my own, and not mine, they harm my own. That song, every time you get in your parents' car when you're a kid. So your dad tried to take a candle shot. Old wax throat. Your dad sounds lit. That's a cool dad. Trying to embarrass you in front of the new boyfriend? Sick dad, dude. Every guy's got that in him. If I have a daughter, I'm going to have 8 somehow, someday. No, I'm going to have 8. But, bro, I'm roasting them. Straight up. It's part of the game, babe. Your dad sounds so cool. Is it just, how come I always have to almost break those little candles on the tables at those, like, it's always at like a weird diner, but it's never a real candle. Where were you? Cracker Barrel? I always have to almost, it's always a fake candle. Like there's a thing on the bottom, you on off switch. I always almost break it. And I'm like, I know you got 50 other ones back there. Shut up. Something you accidentally steal from a restaurant, one of those candles. There's nothing like taking some, what are those called? Those little cups? Those little cups at restaurants? You guys are saying it right now in your head. It's called a, God, what is it called? There's nothing like stealing those from a restaurant. You kind of have to, just to get them back a little bit. I worked at a restaurant. It's fine. We had honey pots at our restaurants. The way I used to tell tables to take them, just so they give me tips. Oh my God, this honey's so good. Hey, take one. I dare you. Then I just walk away forever. Wait, we asked for refills. I'm still walking. We haven't even paid yet. Got their ass. Signed, sealed, delivered. I go back to the table. $3 tip. Ah! And they're not mine, they are my own. I don't think drinking a candle would be that bad. Flame goes out. Flame goes out. I kind of feel good rolling down that esoph. Some pink wax going down your esophagus. Ah. Is that rhubarb pie? Or did I just burn a hole in my neck? 'Cause they're not mine, they are my...
So when I was 18, we went to a Cubs game for my birthday, just me and my dad.
Lit.
And we got there like 2 hours early so that we could catch a ball during batting practice.
Oh my God.
And literally a ball came right to us, like toward the end of the batting practice. And my dad caught it and dropped it. And the people in front of us got the ball.
Oh, no.
But it was honestly like so much funnier that someone else got it. And I'll remember that more than like even getting the ball because it was freaking hilarious. Because he was so upset.
I wouldn't be able
anyway,
to.
That's one of the dumbest things he's ever done.
Kind of like, why'd that kind of make me happy? Kind of a nice little, we're doing a nice little service to the dads here. Cause that's a nice move. Hey, want to go to the game? You didn't want to at all. All my life, that's the only reason I've ever wanted to go to a baseball game. I'm like 48 years old. I'm still like, maybe if I go, I'll catch a pop fly. To this day, if I was going to a LA Dodgers game tonight, I'd be like, should I bring my mitt? Don't even have a mitt. Let's pick one up on the way there, B. And your dad had the chant, dude. He was going to catch that ball. I wonder if it was with his bare hands, probably. Probably one of the most amazing things in the world when a dad is like just catches a ball barehanded at a baseball game. Top 10 dad moment. Maybe top 3, maybe top 2. When I caught that barehanded foul ball at the Cubs game, and then when I married your mom. Two things I think of. Yeah. He dropped it. I think my dad would have taken me to a game the next day and tried to do it again. He'd be like, can't end on that one. Hey, B, we can't end on that one. They've got a 6-game series, so we're going tomorrow. And he would just try to catch a ball the whole time just to make up for it, I think. God, that has to irk your dad. How bad does that hurt? They don't even act like it hurts. Dude, dads can catch everything barehanded. Doesn't even hurt them. Alex Rodriguez, 425-foot home run while holding a baby with a beer bottle in their mouth. In a nacho hat on their head. Most impressive thing. Dad top plays. Let's keep going.
Well, my children's father pretty much had a whole ass pretend life outside of the 22 years that we've been together. Still is doing it, but you know, my dumbass can't freaking run away. But yeah, crazy thing is that getting us evicted, leaving us homeless, him going to jail for someone else and her kid. Yeah, some fucked up shit. But that's for my children's dad. Have a good day.
Oh. Okay. I feel like we all just got in trouble. You know when you're having too much fun and then like a teacher or a coach comes in and they like, hey, you're taking it too far. Your friend's mom comes in, lays down the law. Nothing's the same after. I just don't understand how dads can't do anything, bro. Dads can't really do anything. They're not capable of, they're capable of just normal stuff. But there's always a dad, like in the news or something, that has a second family in life. And I'm like, how do you have, dude, you know how smart you got to be? No guy is that's to cover up his tracks, bro. The lies, you got to have a whole, God, who cares that much? There's everybody knows a guy that has a whole second family. A whole second life, and you're like, bro, how do you hide that from your wife? Your wife's in all your biz. I can't even focus on one life. You got two, bro? 2 kids. You got 2 sets of kids? Dad top plays having 2 secret lives.
So the dumbest thing my dad has ever done was punch our TV.
Oh no.
Because
who lost?
He was upset that we were up all night watching TV. And this TV was those huge TVs with the back, like the brain in the back.
Fat back.
And all the stuff in the back. It was those 90s, 80s, 90s looking TVs, and they're heavy AF. So he punched that shit and he broke his hand. So we couldn't help but laugh because he came in all like aggressive and scary, and he punches the TV and that shit breaks, and we're like, what the anyways, kind of crazy, but it was pretty dumb of my dad.
Dude, the weirdest stuff your dad does, like, just takes it over the top. I remember that sometimes. I'd be like, wait, that's not even that big of a deal. My foot touches a blade of grass. Front yards for looks! I was like, yo, damn. If you haven't seen your dad punch something, I don't know. I don't know if he's your real dad. He might have just filled in for a hot minute when you're 2 years old and it just stuck around. But everybody's real dad is punching a wall. Bro, I forgot to turn a light off one time. My dad punched the wall. I'll never forget. I was like, yo, for that? There's something going on. There's something else going on. You can't get that mad at that, bro. The bathroom light. I was probably like, I was going to use it again. Let's keep going. A lot more.
Okay, it's kind of dumb, but it's also super wholesome. We were going down the lazy river, and he was being such a dad and trying to, like, every single drain and gutter thing, he was cleaning each of them out, which was really cute, but he was clogging up the whole lazy river. And I don't know, this is just such a dad move.
Gotta fix something. Hey, drain's clogged. You know what? Nobody got mad. Nobody got mad at him. Yeah, we haven't moved anywhere in 2.5 hours, but that guy's unclogging the drains. Their wives are like, what is even happening? They don't really care either, though. It's just like it's a dad reaction. Unclogging something? Bro, a dad, dude. Put me in the game. Needs fixing. I got it. No hesitation. I got it.
What up? So my dad does demolition and rubbish removal. So what he does is practically knocking down houses. And one time he found $50,000 in somebody's bedroom wall. And this house was already like foreclosed. It was already sold. Like, all he had to do was just demo the whole house. And of course, this guy finds the money and then tells the landlord Daddy found it. Instead of just demoing the whole house, pretending like, oh, I didn't find anything, and everything's destroyed and in the garbage. Oh, well. Of course, he's a good guy. He's a Catholic guy. He doesn't want karma. And he fucking gave the $50,000 back. Which at that time, my family could have freaking used. And did we get any luck after that? No.
Oh, yeah, that hurts a little bit. You got to do that, bro. Until you're like, you can keep stuff you find until you're like 25, you know? You can still kind of piece of shit. Still kind of piece of shit. But after 25, dude, you find 50K, like, bro, that's going to come back and haunt you if you take it. You literally will have ghosts in your house the minute you take that money. Get your karma right, man! He couldn't. You didn't have any luck, probably because he took 50K at some other point in his career. Get your karma right, man! I don't know. If I found 50K, I'd be like, I gotta turn it in. I don't know. Do you turn into a softie or something? Am I a bitch? I saw $1 on the ground, and I was like, it's a trick. I always think everything's a trick. I'm like, dude, there's cameras set up. Like, I'm going to be on a YouTube prank show. Like, it's just not. I don't even give a shit about $1. If it was $100, I would have thought the same thing even more. I'd have been like, nope, no. I think it's a trick every time. And one time I saw a phone charger on the ground. I was like, absolutely not, bro. These things are worth more than $100.
Man, my dad was not the guy that had like all these different projects going on. It's like, oh yeah, I got this car in the backyard, I'm rebuilding the engine. Like, he wasn't trying to like turn the chimney into a grill. Like, he wasn't doing that weird shit. But when my stepmom came around, they got dogs, and they made the great choice of not fixing them responsible.
So weird.
And two of them that were brother and sister had a puppy. One puppy. I don't know if I've ever heard of a one puppy litter. So they called him Lucky.
Dude.
They actually called him Lucky.
One dog, one puppy.
My instinct was to deliver that as a joke, but they actually called him Lucky. And I don't know if they saw the irony in calling a dog that's a product of incest Lucky.
I've never heard of anything like this in my whole life.
Watch seasons 2 and 3 of F-Boy Island on the Roku app, along with Lovers and Liars, CW, Dawson's Creek. Out.
No login, no password. Just saying. Just download the app. That's it. Not that I have ever told you guys that or anything. I've never heard of a brother and sister dog having a puppy and I've never heard of that. And I've never heard of a girl dog only having one puppy. Has it ever happened? I just think it's so, dude, I can't. One thing about me, I'm not a picky guy. I'm pretty much whatever about everything, but I hate dog dicks. Don't know why. God, it's so gross. It's so ugly. I'm like, can he wear some shorts? This is insane. When people are so blind to the fact, you know, they put pictures of their dogs on the internet. You can see its whole package. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's got to be my number one. What's like your deal breaker when dating a girl? Does she have pictures of her dog's dick on Instagram? Like one. Blocked. So weird. I'm like, do you not see what I see?
What's the dumbest thing my dad did? My mom.
Hey. Guy.
Back to back.
Had to do it. Johnson, this guy. I'll think of something.
All right, this was my senior year of high school. My brother was a freshman, but we were getting ready to go into two-a-days. We both play football. The weekend before two-a-days, dude, my dad shuts off the air conditioning in our entire house because you gotta get your body acclimated to the
Acclimate,
heat.
boys.
And, I mean, you talk about dumbest idea of all time, bro. I will never forget that. It was miserable. An entire weekend, you're working out and shit, coming home, no AC, you can't sleep, bro. You're fucking sticking to the sheets and shit. Miserable.
I'm with it, dude. I'm team dad. It's your body right. Mind, body, connect them. I'm so with your dad on that. Because I'd be like, yeah, AC's cool, but like, hey, we don't need a crutch around here, all right? You're gonna be hot. You're gonna be hot all the time. You need to be fast. You need to be hungry. What's the AC doing? Southport in the AC right now? They got fingers, they got feet crossed in the AC downstairs. What are they doing? And I bet after you scored a touchdown that year, your dad looked at you and he goes, "'Cause that temperature. It's 'cause that temperature. You lasted longer in the heat 'cause that temperature. Those boys on defense, AC. Always chilling." Come on.
All right. A really dumb thing my dad did one time is, this is when I was maybe like 9 or 10 years old, and I was hanging out with a friend.
I can't wait.
We look pretty similar, and
oh no.
So he thought he saw me sitting on a chair from behind, and my butt crack was sticking out.
No.
And so he poked his little finger on the top of my butt crack, just as like a silly thing or whatever. Turns out it was my friend. So that happened. Hopefully she wasn't scarred. Let's see, how do I end this thing? Oh no. Hold on. Okay.
Dude, that's one of those things I can't even, dude, that's the cringiest moment of the week forever and ever. Amen. I bet if you bring that up to your dad, he just goes, nope. Wow. I don't think I'll ever forget this. Oh, dude, that's why we have the pod, babe. That's why we have the pod. Because you hear stuff like that and you're like, yo, just don't ever do that. Remember your dad like stuck his finger down my ass? Hey! Yeah, dude, her the next day at school. Her dad like stuck his finger down my ass. Dude. What a nightmare. Oh my God. Need the MIB flash thing for that. How do you play that off? Oh my God. Oh God. I don't know you at all. Oh my God. Dude. I thought it was you. What?
I love you, moronic Milky Boy. Oh.
I can't. This is about to be.
His dad? My dad ever did was let me pump gas in the diesel truck. We're talking 45 gallons of fresh American diesel fuel. Literally in the middle of the fork in the road, and I forgot which way to go, so hopefully the right was the right way to go. Anyway, we'll figure that out after this, because the freaking psycho fam takes precedence over directions. So anyway, I get out. He's like, hey, fill it up. Make sure it's diesel. I'm like, Dad, I know. You've done this every freaking time. Okay? Love you, Pap, but it's all right. What does my dumbass do? Diesel! Can't even think of it. Just bam, diesel. So not only did we drop $200 on fuel that day, freaking that, whatever, not going to go on that rant, but yeah, $200 in the toilet. Quite literally, because you can't use it, because it was regular 87 gas and diesel truck. So we then wait about 5 hours where he's trying to figure out who to have come siphon the gas out. Because again, you can't put gas in a diesel. If you start it over, forget about it. And he didn't, thank God he caught it. But I get back to the truck, he's like, hey, what gas did you put in again? I'm like, diesel. He's like, check it right now. Freaking regular fuel 87, not even 93. My God. So yeah. Now, since then, we've, of course, rectified and made ourselves better. But, dude, that happened, and it was a pissing rain, just hurricane level weather that day. And so he's like, all right, I'm going to go home with your mom, and we'll let you know when the guy's coming. I'm like, I have to stay here. He's like, yeah, it's the least you can do. I'm like, all right, fair enough. So I'm in the rain waiting for this guy to come and hopefully be able to get it out. So this little hobbit of a feller, some Salvadorian guy, shout out to those folks, great tacos. He's able to get it all out, thank God. And yeah, we don't have to give him $200 a regular. You know, he's going to quote unquote dump it. He ain't freaking Sally Babes from El Salvador is not about to dump El Gaso into El Formisto. Okay, that's prime fuel, my friend.
No chance.
So we did that and then filled it with another $200 of diesel, and that is my dad's silly thing he did. Kiss a tisk.
Yes! Oh, yes. Can we run the screech back? Hold up, dude. Top 5 screech. Yeah! Oh, sorry. This thing's on. Yep. That's where you just call 911, bro. That's where... That's so tricky, man. You telling me diesel engines can't run on just straight up 87 Reggie Wayne gas? Musin Muhammad gas? Can't put that in a Ram EXT? You know what I'm talking about. You can't put that in a dually? That messes up the whole car for real. But damn, who the hell do you call when you need to siphon gas? That's such a good, like... That's why we have the pod! That's why we lift all these weights, boys! We're slipping fingers down cracks. We're filling up cars with the wrong gas. I would hella make that mistake if I didn't hear that voice message. I love you, Milky Boy. Whoa. Great voice message. Am I the only one that didn't know that? Probably. For some reason, I just always think gas station clerks can take care of all that stuff. Like if you fill up your car with, or your diesel engine with regular gas, I feel like you should be able to walk in the gas station and be like, yo, hey, I messed up, dog. And I know you're like trained for this. They're all like, I can't leave the desk. I'm like, dude. Gas station attendees, good for nothing. It's my dream job. Bulletproof glass. Just around the horn. Pardon the interruption on TV. RIP around the horn. Working in a gas station, barely paying attention. God, it's my dream. And some private school kid coming up. Hey, I filled my dad's truck up with regular gas. And I just go like this. Call your dad.
Not sure if this will get played. Hopefully it will. So that makes sense. But I was listening to these guys. Yes, this morning, you know, we're talking about East Bay. My guy. Just real quick, this won't be a long one.
Bro,
East Bay,
pop off.
Sky Mall, Rocky Mountain ATV Parts. The best top 3 magazines of all time to Red Flag. Which, if you get the reference to Seinfeld, I'm impressed. The best material. Give me Calvin Hobbes comic book. Give me Sky Hall magazine, that little robot doll they have for $200. Now it's like $12 at Target. And then you have East Bay Mag and
Low Key Slam.
Rocky Mountain ATV. That was the way to go. And I only have one question for you. As we just made an abrupt switch up from topics. Station about this? Johnson! Ready! Station about this? Anyway, I'm gonna go, Hunty. I'm gonna go ahead and go.
God, I love you.
I'm gonna go ahead and go.
Talking about magazines, station know about that? Station know about that? Reading the magazines, dude, you can't really get magazines at the airport anymore. Are magazines dead? Remember ESPN, the magazine? I don't care what you say, bro. Sports Illustrated was kind of nerdy. Then ESPN, the magazine came out. Washed them. Sports Illustrated didn't hold a candle to ESPN, the magazine. Oh no, we have Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. Kind of gross, kind of weird, you nerds. Oh my God, did you see the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition? Your friends at school in 3rd grade. Oh my God, my dad got it in the mail yesterday. Did your dad? No, we're not subscribed, actually. We're not millionaires. Oh my God, I ripped out 2 pages before he found out. And they're in my room under my bed. Hey, I'll just look at normal porn like a regular guy. You want to come over and see it? Ah! I'll just find a magazine in the woods at my grandpa's house like a normal U.S. citizen. Sports Illustrated having the swimsuit edition, not talked about enough. Oh, we're making a big fuss about Hooters? Twin Peaks? What about all those nerds looking at boobs for free? Kind of a weird magazine. Just all of a sudden, you're just dropping boobs? Ricky Williams, Manny Ramirez, Mark McGuire, Tim Duncan. Tits. Oh. Okay, Sports Illustrated. All of a sudden, I'm in trouble now because you put boobs in my mailbox. That's it! That's something I would get in trouble for, too. Magazine day at school. Mom, can we get Sports Illustrated for a year? It's only $11.99. Yeah, if you're good. I know you're not going to be good. You have to wash the dishes every day. We get it. First magazine that comes in the mail. Boobs. In trouble for 4 years. Jesus Christ. I didn't know the Sports Illustrated schedule. 9. But ESPN, the magazine, bro? Put Sports Illustrated into next week. That fat magazine, ESPN, the magazine, it wasn't like a rectangle shape, dude. ESPN, the magazine was like a newspaper. When that came in your mailbox, I don't even know if they put it in your mailbox. Wouldn't fit. Too thick. They just threw it on your porch. Extra! Jason Taylor's on the cover! Yeah, but why was it okay when ESPN, the magazine, had the body issue? Boobs on Sports Illustrated? You're a pervert! Jason Taylor naked on ESPN, the magazine? Let me see that. Oh, that's what his butt looks like from the profile view. Okay.
My dad put a spoon in a blender as it was on. You can imagine what kind of, yeah. I
love you! I love it. That was the last voice message, but I love you guys so much, man. You just say that? No, I really do. I really do. We're all same brain. Same brain. We figured it out. This is a club. This is a family, and we all have the same exact brain. Who's not putting a spoon in the blender though, bro? Blenders are just waiting to chop your hand off, make a mess. Is it even worth it? I'm gonna be 100% real right now, and you're not gonna be shocked at all because we all have the same brain. Never used one. For what? For what? Every girl though has. Just goes back to the food thing. Girls should make food because they know how. Guys should not make food because they'll put spoons in the blender and chop their fingers off. Who you want to make who will be more successful at making a smoothie, your dad or your mom? A boy or a girl? Dude, your mom will make that smoothie, put it in a clear glass, fill it up to the top. She'll probably put a crazy straw in it, maybe a little umbrella with toothpick, maybe a little orange on the side. Put it right in front of your face on a nice little placemat. Oh, thanks, Mom. Your dad won't even get to step 2. Hey, plug this in. I don't know where the lid is. Where's the lid? He's doing that thing where he's holding the top of it with a plate, you know? When you don't have you can't find the lid for something, you put a different lid on the thing. He's got a plate upside down on. Puts it in the wrong cup. You're like, why'd you put this in a coffee mug? Just drink it. Gee. I'm like, I don't want this anymore. Happy Father's Day. Sick voice message. I love you guys. Cringe moment of the week. This just popped into my head. This is a bad one. The Indianapolis 500 hit me up. Hey, you want to drive in a car with Mario Andretti? I'm like, yeah. First things first. Is it going to be recorded? Because if it's not recorded, honestly, don't really care to. Cool? I don't know. It's going to be recorded. All right. I'll make a vlog or something out of it. Something like that. Okay. Pull up to the speedway. Wow, happy to have you. Thanks. Can't wait. Where's Mario? I almost call Mario Andretti like 7 other F1 drivers' names. Sorry, so disrespectful, but I just don't know anything about it. I'm like, oh my God. Will Power, nice to meet you. You know, just saying all their names. Tacoma Satu, nice to meet you. Oh. I thought Mario Andretti was like a younger guy. It's an older guy, but I'm like, whatever, that's cool. It's my turn to go. It's a 2-seater. I get in the back. Are you excited? Pretty scared. But this is on me. Cringe moment of the week. He takes off and we're going. And I'm telling you, I just scream at the top of my lungs the whole time. Just kind of wanted to see what he would do, what he would say. I kind of think we almost hit the wall. And I was going, oh my God, he's drunk. I was saying stuff like that. I know. Okay, cringe moment of the week. We're talking about a legend here. So disrespectful. Don't know if he heard a word I said. Don't think he did. I'm going to throw up. I was just saying shit. Just going kind of, because I was like, who cares? You know what I mean? I didn't care. So disrespectful. emailed them after everything. It was great. Oh my God, thanks for coming. Thank you so much. We'll email you the footage. Perfect. Week goes by. Hey, did you ever send that footage? We lost it. They heard everything I said in there. They decided not to send me the footage because I was saying Mario Andretti was drunk the whole time he was driving around an Indy 500 car. Would I do it again? Yes. Did I think we were actually going to die the whole time? Absolutely. Cringe moment of the week. Let's do days. Thursday. Today. You can't be serious right now. And I kind of think this day pops up every 2 weeks on this podcast. Is someone playing a trick on me for days of the week this whole time? Peanut butter cookie day. Or do I just think about that every day so I think it's on days of the week? It's the cookie that won't let you down. Chocolate chip cookie. Yeah. It's it's actually not even QB1, it's wide receiver 1. Flashy. All the girls love it. Oh my God. Chocolate chip cookie. Okay. But man, those chocolate, hey, real question. What was better? The chocolate chip cookies your mom made or your high school cafeterias? Why did the chocolate chips at your high school cafeteria clear? Why'd they set the bar for the rest of your life? Chocolate chip cookies in hey, I've never seen more of an outbreak in my entire life, and I'm dead serious, than the time they changed the recipe of the chocolate chip cookies at my high school. What? No! Wait, why? Teachers, superintendent, the president, the archbishop, archdiocese. Wait, excuse me? The dean? Wait, why is that? Everybody up in arms. And you know what happened? The next day, big cookie reveal, new recipe. They were better. How? And we didn't want to believe it. There was a day where it was like, I mean, they were like softer before. They were better. There's something did we all have the same cookie company? No high school's chocolate chip cookies were bad. Why did we all even have them anyway? But they were just raw. They were so soft, you don't say the T. Hey, can I try one of those cookies? Yeah, it looks really soft. Warm. I'm talking about these cookies were so warm, you could be outside in the snow for an extended period of time, sledding down a hill, freezing. And you put those chocolate chip cookies on your back. Instantly warm. 2 cookies on my back. If I'm ever cold, hey, bring the cookies in. I don't need a coat. I don't need gloves. I don't need new socks. I don't need thick socks. Put 2 high school chocolate chip cookies on my back. Wake me up. I can't wake up. Put 2 cookies on my back and save me. Call my name and save me from the cold. He has to. You know when people have like the marks on their back from cupping? I don't. I have those marks on my back because somebody put cookies all over my back because I was cold. Wake me up. I can't wake up. Okay, last night I was with this guy and it was so weird. He told me to go back to his high school, get 16 cookies, and put them on his back because he was cold. And I was like, what are you talking about? What if I just got you a blanket? And he was like, put the cookies on my back right now. Lol. Okay. But the old cookie back. Here comes old cookie back. All right. Anyway. Besides the chocolate chip cookies at your high school, peanut butter cookies, you can rely on. You can hang your hat on PB Cooks. They're not as soft as oatmeal raisin, but they're always like, oh, okay. God, they're just delightful, bro. And I think your expectations are low, so they kind of surprise you too. PB Cooks. I'm telling you, bro, it's just only girls can do it. Guys can't make cookies that are just soft. I've never been able to do it. I've made cookies a lot and tried to do it, but like I just don't have it in me. I can't. They're always a little hard, and I'm like, how do you cook them for 7 seconds to get them like that? Girls know. My high school girlfriend made me so many peanut butter cookies. Oh my God, the Betty Crocker ones in the bag, all in my locker. Every Friday, hammering 8. Just could not believe how good they were. Every bite. And there were the cookies that were just falling apart, dude. Just not how did they even get in here? They didn't stand a chance. Dude, they were so good. I was just pulling them out. Cookies so good, you're pulling them out of the bag. Just pull and peel cooks, dude. Always PB. Always so good. Friday, movie night. The thought of it sounds amazing. Hey, get the blankets out. Let's make it. I didn't coin this term, but at my friend's house, we would have like movie night. Just the guys. TBH. Lol. And we just put blankets all over the ground. Blankets and pillows on the ground. So much more fun than sleeping in a bed. My friend said it one time. He's like, yo, let's make a pallet. I was like, a pallet? A pallet's a perfect word for this. Let's make a pallet. You're so right. Such a guy word to sleep with your boys. Hey, this is a little gay. We're all dudes. We want to watch a movie together. We want to sleep under the same blankets. And almost kind of cuddle a little bit. Kind of flirt maybe too. Maybe like kind of hit each other and stuff like that. Whole idea, pretty sus. What should we call it? Pallet. Blankets on the ground. Get it set up. Sleep next to your dad in a bed? You're gay. Sleep next to your dad on a pallet? You did the right thing. Sleep next to your homie on a bed? Hey, did you guys kiss? Gay. Sleep next to your homie on a pallet? It's like cute. Lol. I bet that was a good time. Night you'll never forget. Pallets. Saturday. Outlet shopping day. How'd that slip in there? That was my getaway as a kid. Outlet mall weekend. It was like 1 every 6 weekends. All I did as a kid was go to the mall on the weekend. It's the only thing I can really remember. God, it was so much fun too. And I'll do it every weekend for the rest of my life if I have the choice. Kind of the only reason I want to have a family. You're like talking about that a lot. Shut up! If I have a family, just know that they're going to all be girls, and we're going to the mall every weekend, no matter what. But Outlet Mall weekend, it was special. It was there was something in the air. The trip there, the trip back. Are we going to get food? What if mom lets me get a candy bar this time? Never has, never will, but what if just this one time she does? What stores are going to be there? I don't know. They interchange them all the time. I hope that one store is still there. We just never knew because we had the internet, but they didn't update that kind of stuff on the internet. I promise there was a store I went into that had all the flag, Saturdays are for the boys flags, all those flags for different teams. And that was the whole store. I was like, oh my God. One day my mom, she goes, pick 4. Best day of my life. I have no idea why. I picked a Boston Red Sox. I picked a Maryland Terrapins. What else did I pick? I think I picked a Cincinnati Bearcats. There was one more, man. There was one more. For no reason. Just because they had cool fonts. Best day of my life. Sunday. Father's Day. Shout out to last Father's Day. Pretty depressing day. Played putt-putt with my dad. He beat me, and I was running to hole 18, and he looked at me and said, "When's the last time you did something athletically, B?" Never forget that. Because I looked like a slob when I was running. Feet out. Heavy heels. Oh, fuck. Oh, heavy foot. Hey, old lead foot. Turkey Lovers Day. God dang. Just don't get me started on that. Don't let me think about Subway turkey subs. It's the king of subs. Turkey? Yeah, turkey. Turkey is the king sub. QB1 sub. Ham? Kind of a weirdo sub to buy. Who's getting a ham sub? Ew. Sometimes you get all freaky. You know you shouldn't do it. I'll take the Italian BMT or whatever. Chicken teriyaki. They always put too much sauce on it. Chicken bacon ranch. Okay. Let's settle down here. But a turkey sub? Never the wrong time to get a turkey sub. Clean on wheat? I wonder how many times I've said this in my life. Foot long on wheat, turkey, lettuce, tomato, pickle, cut in half, just a little bit of mustard. Toasted? Sometimes you just go no. He's talking about Subway again. He always talks about Subway. It's because I've spent 70 hours at Subway. Maybe more than that. I think 700 hours. I was putting time in at Subway when the walls looked like a newspaper. Time, dude. Smells so good. Subway candle. I'll drink that at the table. You give me a Subway candle at the table, put it down my throat. Old wax throat. Every time you cough. Smells like Italian herbs and cheese. Oh my God. Sorry. That's it, fam. Love you guys. Happy Father's Day. Hey, tell your dad I said Happy Father's Day. Hey, look at me. Tell your dad you love him. Look at your dad. Tell him you love him. Give him a call. He may not say anything, but it'll mean the world to him. Bring it up. Beat the shit out of St. Pius on 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Hey, come to the show, Nashville. Can't wait to see you. Friday and Saturday, 2 shows. Nash, Vegas. Might be catcalling too. Just saying. See you there. Join the Patreon. Subscribe to YouTube. Tell the psychos about the fam. Gotta grow the fam. We got clips popping. We got voice messages coming in. We're doing our thing. It's gonna grow, baby. One day, we take over the world. Same brain. See you next time. Bye.